all the interesting and fun things that go on around there. But don't kid yourself. This is still a pretty darn good test of golf. I mean, you get some really tough holes, holes 5 through 8 on the front 9 that'll capture your attention. And then you got a couple of ones, 11 through 14 on the back 9 that can come up and bite you. But I tell you what, I know players love playing here. The golf course is always in great shape. It's just, you got to keep your mind on the golf and what's inside the ropes instead of outside the ropes, and that's sometimes impossible.
Let's catch up with play down on the opening hole. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. Oh, well played. TPC Scottsdale, known for a bunch of birdies, Rich, and you can get right after them here at the first.
A gentle opening hole, second shot, a good opportunity to get your iron play dialed in. Green is very small. Anything missing to the right and to the left will run off into a collection area. However, if your irons are dialed in early, it's a great opportunity to make an opening 3.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Let's head to the second hole here at TPC Scottsdale. Rich, and your thoughts on the tee shot?
Sneaky driving hole here, Luke. You got some bunkers on the right-hand side that you can't quite make out, and you got a little bit more room down the left-hand side. Most players will bail it to left, though. You find that rough, and makes that second shot just a little bit more difficult.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Playing from around 110 yards out. That should set up another chance. Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
And he's down there. You got a read?
I've had to read this a couple times because there's a subtle last-minute break at the end. It's going to go left.
And that will take him now to 1 under for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Rich, I can see your eyes light up when you got on the tee here at 3. You love this tee shot.
Oh, tee it high and let it fly, my friend. You got to take a chance on bombing it out there. Even if you hit in the fairway bunker, even to the right in the rough, we're further right into that washout area, it'll just be a layup and a short third shot. You find the center of the fairway, that thing can scamper out there, and you got a short second shot in. This is a definite risk versus reward par 5.
Okay, out of the sand. It's looking good.
And back to the course with the live action. All right, Rich, is this the place where you go for it?
These players are just licking their chops on this second shot. That green is just sitting there begging for it. Missed the bunker on the right, the wash on the left, knock this thing on in 2 and make the eagle.
He is taking this on.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole.
Starting this one way out to the left. A birdie putt awaits. Well holed. Let's move on.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He finds himself in a share of 4th place at the moment.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Well, the fourth hole at TPC Scottsdale was the first par 3 on the course, Rich, and you like the look of this, don't you?
I do. It's a benign little par 3 if your distance control is spot on. This green chases away from you just a little bit to make that shot a little tougher.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. This for a share of the lead. Currently at -3 for the round.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Here we are on the par 4 fifth hole, Rich, and the tee shot. What do you fancy?
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo.
Well struck. Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
This might be a bit too much club.
Not a bad play, that one. 13 feet to the hole. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt is breaking right to left.
This one has eyes for the hole. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. Oh, that was mashed. Well, the toughest challenge seems to be passed here, finding the fairway for tee at 6.
They are loving life at this moment in time. Only one difficult pin position here, top right. Other than that, it is go Timesville.
This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green and reg here.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
As we head to the next tee, he leads by 2 shots. The second par 3 on the front nine's longer 7th hole, Rich.
This is so difficult. I'm even laughing, remembering when I played it years ago. Finding this green is nearly impossible. It still gives me the heebie-jeebies. You got to hit a long iron, towering long iron, and see if you can't get to land soft enough to hold this green.
Okay, that'll work. Starting this one out on a pretty big line. Just a 4-footer remaining.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Let's head to the 8th hole and the tee shot on this par 4, Rich.
Yeah, dogleg from right to left. Again, your eyes are drawn towards those bunkers down the left, but they should be at that tree in the center of the fairway.
That should find the cut stuff. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
I think this could be a slight miscalculation.
Oh, that was pure. Henny's down there. You got a read?
This putt's going straight down the hill.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Here we are on the tee at the par 4 9th, and is driver necessary?
Driver is not necessary unless you can hit that power fade and get it past that bunker. But if you can't, just take out a 3-wood, find the widest part of the fairway.
That's a big drive. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. He's found the surface. Good chance here. Putting for birdie. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
Always great to be in the lead, Luke. There's no doubt about it. But let's face it, lots of golf yet to be played. Let's see how this player handles it.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Oh, this is a lovely part of the golf course, Rich. You're in the middle of the fairway at 10. You're thinking birdie, but you've also got the first glimpse of the stadium hole in the background.
Oh, you get the first whiff of the Coliseum behind the 10th, don't you? Yeah, it's a little intimidating here. There's not much to this green. It pitches mostly from back to front. Certainly can get your second shot close, but you know what's lurking. You know what's back there. It'll get your attention. All
right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This one looks like it will be breaking to the left.
Oh, what a putt. And he moves to 8 under now. And now that finds him in first place. Well, here we are on the tee at 11, Rich, and you start to get a little tense on the tee.
When you stand on this tee, you better have a very clear vision of exactly what kind of shot you're going to play out into this fairway, because that water on the left, it's going to distract you a lot.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. This is his second shot. Quality shot, that one. 9 feet to the cup. And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here. Your thoughts here on the par 3 12th, Rich?
Bail left in the bunker and chunk and run it to 30 feet for the par, but it's just hard, Luke. It's just a hard par 3.
Opting for the 5-iron. Sitting at 9 under. Outright first here. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Well, this is an impressive display by our leader. Now out by 6 shots over the field. The tee shot here at 13 doesn't look as comfortable as you'd want from par 5.
It's not, but still, it's a par 5. If you find the fairway any place, you're going forward into.
Tee shot is looking good here. Lining up from about 230 yards here. Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
He's got a great chance for eagle here.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. Standing on the tee at 14, it feels like a slight reprieve after the challenges we've had before.
This is probably the most comfortable tee shot these guys will face all day. That bunker's not in play. Fairly generous driving area. Go ahead and just get on it.
Lovely effort, that. Good shot there.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Oh, so close, but an easy par. Just a short putt remaining here. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? On the tee here at 15, Rich, there's a whole lot of agua down the left-hand side, but you can't be thinking that.
You can't, but you know it comes into play. The longer you hit it, the more that comes into play down the left-hand side. You got to keep it down the right third of this fairway. Find the fairway. You can have a great opportunity to knock it on in two.
What a year with 5 victories already this season. It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
Good look at a birdie here. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. Still in the lead now after that hole. Okay, Rich, we've stepped into the Coliseum, and I feel like I want to have Welcome to the Jungle playing in my ears from Guns N' Roses.
You know what? I'd do Thunderstruck. I'd get everybody fired up. I'd have that guitar riff going, you know, and just listening to these people just lose their minds. Just Thunderstruck right here. This is awesome. I mean, I don't know if I've ever been more nervous on a par 3 in my life. Even from, you know, short range, 8 irons, 9 irons mostly. Just because you know you're going to get booed by 20,000 to let you have it.
Currently 12 under for the round. It's amazing, Rich, just given the nature of 16. 17 feels overshadowed, but it shouldn't be. It's one of the great short par 4s on tour.
It is such a cool little hole. I mean, you don't need driver anymore to reach it. Just a little menacing bunker, like a pimple right there, about 30, 40 yards short. A lot of actions be on the right-hand side there to any flag stick, but when they put it all the way back center, forget about it. It now becomes one of the hardest short holes in all of golf.
Nicely done. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. The approach into the final green at TPC Scottsdale is usually with a little bit of relief, Rich, because the water's behind you.
Luke, the second shot at the 18th is fairly straightforward, but how confident are you feeling with 50,000 sets of eyes focused on you?
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. That was a beauty.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
His round has come to a close. That is an impressive birdie. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, This player is absolutely dominating the field.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
On behalf of Rich Beem, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Nice to be with you again. All the hooting and hollering is done here at the WM Phoenix Open. It's time to find out who wins here at TPC Scottsdale. Luke Elvey and Rich Beem, as always, with you. And Rich, heading into the final 18 holes, it's been an outstanding performance over the first 54. What's he going to do to close this one out?
Yes, he's got the lead and needs to keep things steady heading into this final round. Should be a great day of golf ahead of us, Luke.
Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Currently in first position. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it. Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently 15 under par for the event. Onto the par 5 third.
There's not a par 5 that I don't think is very sexy, and this one is an all-American beauty. Just missed that bunker on the left-hand side or the rough on the right, and you can just bomb it down there and have a short second shot in.
Great shot. 5 wins so far this season.
Strong play, going for it.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Oh, he's going to like the look of this.
Looking to get it really close.
Will it get there? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's go to the 4th. It's a par 3.
Yeah, tough little par 3, though. That green sits up above the teeing area just a little bit, and the green chases away from the players as well. It's really tough to get it super close. Finding the green, not a problem.
Ooh, just skinned the hole, that one. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And down it goes.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
Wow, that was just striped. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. This one is right down the pipe. Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. As we move to the 7th, it's a par 3. Going with the 5-wood. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Ever so slightly, this one's going right.
Good stroke. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. He's currently in first place. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
And again, you got a couple of bunkers down the left-hand side that your eyes are drawn to, even though your eyes need to be drawn out to the right at that tree. Tons of space out to the right. Those bunkers, those are no good.
Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. This is his second shot. From the sand, looking to get up and down. Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. And if this can go down, he'll save par. That's pretty tidy. Ooh. Just a short putt remaining here. Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one. Hole number 9 is a par 4.
Unless they have a perfect number to carry that bunker, I think you see a lot of players just lay back with a 3-wood, widen that fairway out. You're still going to have just a short iron for your second.
Nicely done.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
This putt coming up is for birdie. And nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole. And Rich, he's doing a lovely job out there, taking care of business.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position, ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Yeah, nicely played. 13-footer coming up here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
You better have a clear understanding of what shot you're going to hit here. You can't be indecisive on this tee shot, or it will end up left.
Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. From around 170 yards here. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range. An opportunity for a birdie here. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived at the 12th, a par 3. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Well, that's an impressive little chip. Okay, let's head to the next. Okay, after that hole, now at 22 under for the event. The par 5, 13th hole.
It's a tee shot, Luke, that you're not afraid of, but still there's danger both left and right if you're not careful. But listen, these guys love this tee shot, and when you love a tee shot, you usually perform.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
I don't mind the look of this. That was a nice putt. Had a good looking line, plenty of speed, but just didn't drop. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. On the tee now, the par 4, 14th hole. This shot is about 140 yards out. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
Looking good.
Oh, it's in the hole. Beautiful. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway will run straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in two.
Playing from around 210 yards here. Oh, what a shot by our leader. 19 feet to the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
Ooh. Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, this is an impressive display of golf. You can't deny it. Now 25 under par as we head down the stretch.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Opting for the 9-iron. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Started that way outside the line. And down she goes, the long-range bomb. Why not take another look at that effort?
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. We've arrived at a par 4.
If you're going to take out a driver, be mindful. The fairway does canter from right to left, so the golf ball could kick in that water hazard. Bailing out to the right, there's no shame in that. You always have an opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Oh, that's a big-time play, Rich. Finding the green on a par 4 off the tee. You love to see it.
That's exactly what I've done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
Ooh, a 12-footer. Love to make a few of these today.
This for a birdie.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going right to left here.
Oh, what a putt. He's currently sitting in first place. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. Wow, that was just striped. Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. If he can hold this, he'll win the tournament. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
Looking good.
You've got to like the look of this.
No, cannot.
Well done to this player who was able to tame TPC Scottsdale and walk away with the WM Open victory.
And an impressive victory it was there, Luke, in front of 125,000 fans on this Sunday. That was impressive.
This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Impressive. Absolutely impressive. Winning breeds winning, but it also takes a lot out of you. So to contend again the week after winning, boy, I'd say this player's something special.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beem, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.